this man over here, he first of all, he like, I'm gonna go to church and I'm gonna work a soundboard. You know that man don't know how to use a soundboard. He had a book open trying to read how to do it. He didn't know how to do it. Anyway, we are back with a new monthly segment thing that we decided we was going to do, and I named it because I did that, and you give me a better name if you think you got a better name. It is the Raw pay-per-view Smackdown because it's Raw and it's a pay-per-view Smackdown and it's between Raw and Smackdown, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, so for our inaugural episode of the Raw pay-per-view Smackdown, we have Backlash versus Cock. Clash of Champions. I'm sorry, it's COC. I can't resist.
You should call it Kook. That's the official name.
No, that would be COOC. This is COC. This is
Just can't avoid it, I guess.
you can't do it. But anyway, I picked out some things that I liked and what I didn't like from each show. Yeah, it's gonna be everything was crap, and shut up. No, first off, starting with Backlash because that was the first one. We're going in chronological order, I guess. Anyway, I did like the women's six-pack challenge. Becky Lynch defeating my girl Alexa and
Yeah, she lost. She lost, by the way.
Yeah, and then Naomi lost too, and Natalya lost, and Nikki Bella lost. So
most importantly,
what?
Alexa Bliss lost.
I hate you. I did not like Kane replacing Randy Orton. I understand that it was a last-minute thing, but it was stupid, and they should have. I don't know. They should have called Randy out of the match before that, not like the night of the pay-per-view. I think that was a bad choice. We had the Beauty and the Man Beast won SmackDown Tag Team titles, which I liked, and AJ Styles winning the World Championship. I did like. Moving over to the Raw Clash of Champions. Oh God. I did not like the New Day retaining against the Club. I think we all are at the point where we wanted them to lose and they didn't, and we're kind of upset. But I did like TJ Perkins retaining the Cruiserweight title and sort of starting a little bit of a feud with Brian Kendrick. Didn't like Charlotte retaining against Bayley and Sasha. I thought Bayley should have possibly won. But then again, they're probably saving that for a bigger pay-per-view. I did like Roman Reigns defeating Rusev for the U.S. title, and I liked Kevin Owens retaining the Universal Championship against Charlotte. So for me, it was really close, this first one. They were both really good. I don't know if I give Raw the edge just because. No, I'm gonna say it was a tie this month. I'm gonna say it was a tie. They were both really good.
Wow.
You know what?
Who did it better? Who did it better? Wow. It's a tie. Wow.
All right, DJ. Who did it better? Who won the Raw pay-per-view SmackDown?
Who did it better? Well, first, let's look at Backlash. Now, let's act like I actually prepared for this because I had no idea this was happening right now until about 3 seconds ago.
I've been telling you for like a week.
You didn't know. You didn't tell me until you Snapchatted me while I was at church working the soundboard and doing a pretty doggone good job, I might add.
But that was a couple hours ago, actually, so you had time.
Bruh, but still, this man didn't tell me that we was doing this, so I was like, wait, what is this? No, the reason I thought we weren't doing this was because this was a thing that we had set out to do with Amy and Molly, if I wasn't mistaken, and then Amy left, so it was kind of weird. And I was like, wait, are we doing it during the week or are we doing it on the weekend? That's
But
what was
Amy ain't watched it yet, so how can we do it with Amy if she ain't been able to
do
watch?
with Miley. Did you invite Miley? Anyway, let me get into
She
my
went
point.
to Florida without us. She went. Did you watch her snaps?
She
She went to
did.
Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So she's not a member of the Instant Classic Wrestling podcast anymore.
she she is though. She is. But
Well, I've decided she's not.
okay, for SmackDown, I don't know if we're talking about the pre-show, but I kind of liked Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. I enjoyed the six-pack challenge. They put their entire bodies on the line in that match. Alexa Bliss lost, so that's always a good thing. But I just felt like it was a good, it's definitely a good match. And I think the right person won. There was a number of different outcomes, which I like too, that could happen, which is great for unpredictability wise. Like there's a bunch of different possibilities that could happen with this match that were actually believable. So, you had Becky Lynch, you had Carmella, you had Nikki Bella, were my main three personally that I thought would actually win. But I mean, I definitely I enjoyed the match. I thought the match was really good. We go to the Usos versus the Hype Bros. I think there was a lot of intrigue in this match because you wanted to see how the Usos heel turn would play out. Was kind of the main thing. You wanted to see how the Usos heel turn would play out. And it was cool to see the Hype Bros again, which they really need to build up if they're going to keep them as a tag team. Because if they're going to keep them like they are, they're not going to get over. So that's kind of an issue. But as far as the match is concerned, I was really excited to see the Usos as heels and see how that would play out. Then you had the Miz defeating Dolph Ziggler, which I was completely fine with. The only thing I didn't like about this match, I guess this could kind of be like a negative point, is I thought the match was really good, but I thought that Ziggler was kind of phoning it in throughout this feud. Was kind of my issue with this match because I felt like he was kind of slighted a little bit after losing the world title not too long ago or the month before. Bray Wyatt and Kane, they could have kept that in the archives, and I would have been fine with it. That's one that can leave. So out of that, match wise, 4 of the 5 are good to me. And the 5th one is in. Then we had Slater and Rhino beating the Usos. I loved it. I thought, I like the heel Usos, but I think obviously there's more they can build on them without putting titles on them. So they have places they can go without the titles. And then you have Heath Slater and Rhino, which was giving Heath Slater his job back, which was pretty cool. Kind of, the hottest free agent. It ended that storyline, but still, it gave Heath Slater a title finally, which seems like it's kind of well deserved. He's done everything there is to do with WWE. So I feel like finally him getting the title was nice. Then AJ Styles defeating Dean Ambrose shocked the world. At least shocked me, and it shocked a lot of people to see AJ Styles win the WWE World title. I just thought it was, it was just a phenomenal match. Excuse the pun, but it was just a really good match. And I just enjoyed it, and then it shocked me a little bit. So SmackDown to me was way more positives than negatives in my opinion. And then we had Clash of Champions. Now, albeit, let's remember, I was a little bit pooped coming into this pay-per-view. So that's going to weigh on it a little bit. Nia Jax versus Alicia Fox. I thought it was, it was okay, but it was kind of the typical Nia Jax match, it felt like. There wasn't anything really special about it. The New Day versus the Club. I don't like the outcome. Thought the match was pretty good, but I don't like the outcome. And that is what kind of hurts this match. I'll give that a kind of a negative there. TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick was really good. Enjoyed it. Knee bar for the win. Liked it. Cesaro versus Sheamus, I actually thought was really good. I actually enjoyed it. I know they had kind of done all they could do, but I actually personally enjoyed it. I really did. Then you had Chris Jericho and Sami Zayn. Love the shock value of Chris Jericho actually beating Sami Zayn. I for some reason wasn't expecting it, so that's always a nice thing. Charlotte versus versus Bailey versus Dana Brooke. I mean, versus Sasha with Dana Brooke getting involved, so she was practically in the match. Um, I really I enjoyed this match too. I think I like Clash Champions more than I thought I did. I enjoyed this match too. I did. I thought it was a good match. Dana Brooks' involvement was very intriguing because we hadn't seen her get involved in a positive manner thus far while being with Charlotte. So I think it actually helped her out a little bit there. Reigns versus Rusev, I thought was it was a interesting power match. I just thought it was booked completely wrong. I don't necessarily mind Reigns winning to a certain degree, but I feel like there was more ways you could go with Rusev winning the title than you could go with Reigns winning the title. Reigns still has a lot to continue to build on. Yes, I'm mad that Rusev is not the champion anymore. Yes, Casey, I am upset about this. But I thought the match was, it was pretty good. I think it could have been better if booked correctly. If not booked as LOL, Reigns wins. Cause that's just kind of how it was. And then Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins, amazing match. Thought it was really good. Kevin Owens, winning was great. I wish there would have been some sort of Triple H factored in there at some point. But overall, both pay-per-views were really good. I feel like after I kind of go back and deliberate over them again, I'll probably watch Clash Champions again since I was so tired when I watched it before. But in my opinion, I feel like Backlash was the better one, slightly edging out Clash Champions because I think Clash Champions was good. I really do, but I just feel like Backlash slightly edged it out. Does help Backlash that it was kind of the first brand split pay per view, a little bit because we're excited for it anyway. The anticipation is there. So I mean, I think Backlash was just really good. If I could say that Clash of Champions was negative in any light, it would be the tag team title match, which wasn't a bad match. Just the outcome, the Roman Reigns booking of Roman Reigns versus Rusev was horrifying. And that's pretty much it. So it's kind of a 2-1 type thing. And I guess if we go back to the pre-show, Nia Jax and Alicia Fox, but still very close. But I personally prefer Backlash. I think there was something that was kind of special about it, in my opinion. They should have brought back the swinging hooks though. They dropped the ball on that one. They dropped the hook on that one.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think I think Backlash just slightly.
Oh, now. Okay, Justin. Now you have an opinion on which one is better. Okay. All right then. I knew that. Oh, okay. I know what you were trying to do.
No.
Oh, I thought you were trying to hide me. But anyway.
If you want to be all right, I'm going to let you be all right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Be all right.
I don't have anything else to say. I've already said all my points, Casey. I've already said all my points.
In that case, all right. But no, I do think I do think they were very, very close. And I don't think we expected that.
So I mean, I know I'm the life of the show. I know. I mean, I know I give this show, the must-see factor.
I thought it would stop after I didn't realize that it didn't stop there. Stupid Google Plus. No, but I still think they were very close, closer than I think we expected them to be. I think we expected going into it. I don't think we liked the Clash of Champions build up and card, but the show ended up being really good. But I think Backlash did edge it out just a little bit. And I don't know if it was just because it was the first one, or if it was the fact that it was Backlash and we both kind of were excited for Backlash to come back. But definitely both really good shows. Hopefully, and I don't want to say this in a negative way, I hope one of them this coming month is a lot better than the other, just so this is a little bit easier. But they probably won't be. They're probably going to be really close again. But we do have No Mercy and Hell in a Cell coming up next month for the next episode of the Raw Pay-Per-View Smackdown. I like it. I like the name. I like the Raw Pay-Per-View Smackdown. I do. Because it's a Smackdown, and it's Raw, and it's a pay-per-view, and with the Smackdown and Raw, and yeah, I like it. Not just because I thought of it at work yesterday. And I was like, you know, that would be a good name, the Raw pay-per-view SmackDown, because it gets to the point and you like it. But anyway, I think it's No Mercy. It might be No Mercy, because you know we got we got the Miz, and apparently he's gonna be the, I don't know, and the Frenchness and the with the, I don't know. I keep seeing the No Mercy, and I'm like, is it No Mercy or is it No Merci? Because I think Merci, I think that means like hello or something in French. So is it like no hello? Like what is it? I don't know.
I know what they're doing. I get it. They're gonna have Adele. They're gonna have Adele at the next show. I mean, it's obvious. Like, I get it. Adele's
But
gonna be
what?
at the next show, guys.
Bro, what?
Don't she sing Hello? Isn't that who sings Hello? The song Hello?
Yeah, but this is no hello. So why would she be there if it was no Merci?
So broken Adele is gonna be there. Okay, I get it.
I don't know. Marissa's just confusing me with her No Mercy, or is it No Mercy? I don't know. But then Hell in a Cell coming, so you know, yeah. I want to know who decided which show gets what pay-per-view. Was it like a lottery we missed on the WWE network? Did they have like did they pick out of the hat? Because I want to know. I want to know why SmackDown didn't get Hell in a Cell, and why, you know, not that I got a problem with it. I'm just saying.
I think they should have changed it to not Hell in a Cell.
To like,
They should have changed it to cage match.
I was thinking of like No Way Out, but you know, cage match sounds real good.
Or they could change it to singles match with a cage around it. I think I got something going here.
Okay. Steel cage match. Yeah, and bring back the old school cage, with the bar. Yeah, I like that old cage. They should bring that back. I'm just saying. But yeah, that was the Raw pay-per-view SmackDown. And we will see you on the flippity dippities. But until then, you follow on Twitter at ICW_podcast. And we should have Amy back this weekend. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. Amy's coming back. And
what are we doing this weekend?
What?
What are we even doing this weekend?
We're changing the 6-pack to Saturdays so she can be on.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Paying attention to what we be doing. We'll be back for the TNA review if he remembers, because he's forgetting everything. And we will see you on the dippity that is flippity. Oh yeah.